And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving. He's going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Reed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to scramble. He chucks one out to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking to throw, it's Penix. They're bringing heat. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's looking on the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
How about the defender being a heat heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Quinn. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
A 1st down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes.
And the quarterback is snowed under. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's taking the shot. Fires it into traffic and is picked off.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that defense.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires left. It's complete. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Flying out to the left. Once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out.
Going for it all. Snags it down the right side. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Rice! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got his man to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it and take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
On third down, going up top. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just lights out here today.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Rice rushes to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll let one go down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Now they'll run it to the right here. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the option. He'll toss it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Reed. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I don't want a nigga to do that.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Cooper. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a
all you
false
gotta do is
start,
dumb
and
as
they'll
shit,
walk it
bro.
back. The officials offer the
Shit
deal,
don't make no
and the
damn
coach
sense.
accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Looking for room. It's Green. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. There he goes. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Coming after it. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Trying to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Off he goes. The tag. Touchdown, And that one will give them the lead.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would...
Can anyone catch him? The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And he made the extra point without problem. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh, come on.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got his man. They knocked him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We're all tied up. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. The give to the back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is. And the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the...
They ain't gonna let you challenge it.
Through where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here's the give off the left side.
Down the hill,
and he'll make his way out of bounds after
jump
the solid
early.
pickup.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. A tie game here late, and they do not want want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
A lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why aren't they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game? But the gamble paid off.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Buying some time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He wants to take the top off. It's caught downfield.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Looking to pass on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate done.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Webster. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And with 2 seconds left, their last chance to send it to overtime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that's going to tie it up. First play of the first possession of OT. They'll throw it on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Rice rushes to the line. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just...
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They jump on top here in OT. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Now on the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab. The desperation 4th down play, and this one is over. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. But where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decide in overtime. Crushing Colts.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation.